Dear 1 year younger Aina Farisha, it's been a wild ride so far, hasn't it? It gets wilder, but don't be daunted. Here's what I want you to know. If you remember these things, life won't be any easier, but maybe it won't seem quite so difficult anymore. Remember your matriculation year? It was a very stressful and hectic time of your life, wasn't it? It was your first time experience to stay at the hostel and you can't even see your parents for months. You have always been a very clingy child, and that is why you always get homesick during your matriculation year. Remember when you went back from your late evening class to your hostel room? You always choose the longest path. Why? Because that path has the most beautiful scenery ever. Do you remember what kind of scenery? It was a highway, the Pantai Timur Highway. Well, those sleepless nights during the matriculation year might have made you lost your mind a bit. But yeah, the scenery of highway was one of the things that keeps you alive during your matriculation year. Why? Because that highway is the path that you take if you want to go home. Hence, seeing the highway with the background of the sunsets, it always gives you that positive kind of feeling. Like, you're going to make it, Aina. Fast forward a year ahead, look at you now. Looks like you made it. You're now on your degree year. Well, it doesn't seem like a big difference here from matriculation year to your degree. Well, it does mean something to you. Never ever you had a thought of driving down the same highway that you saw from your matriculation year by your own now. Well, I might never thought of it because I had failed 3 times of JPG test to get those driver license. So what I actually want to tell you is, please enjoy the process. You can't go through life if you are too afraid to leave it. Nothing ever changes until you leave your comfort zone. So learn to embrace the discomfort. It's terrifying to try to change your life, particularly when you have been told you can't. But they were wrong. You are the only one who can, in fact. Never doubt that for a second. Use your fear as a tool of transformation and be present. Life is available only in the present. Be present and enjoy every other things that revolves around you. Just like what Edmund Mbiaka said, not many people could walk a mile in your shoes. Only you know your struggles, challenges, and obstacles. So, be proud of how far you have came. And that's it. I'm proud of you, my younger self. It was nice to know you.
Assalamualaikum, madam. My name is Fakrul Shakirin and I'll begin my speech. The title of my speech is A Letter to My Younger Self. Dear younger me, I want to tell you so many things, but I'm not sure where to begin. Life may be both wonderful and challenging, but you can overcome everything because you are resilient. I'll start with this one straightforward plea. Never grow up too fast. Be patient and always go slowly. You still have a lot of life to live. God has many things planned for you. However, relish this period of your life. Enjoy your health while you still have it because you won't always have them. Never waste time wishing you were more mature or at a different stage of life. This time passes too soon, so cherish it. You'll see and do things that will pressure you to mature too quickly. So please persist doing so. Live each moment to the fullest and cherish this time in your life. Dear younger me, you are worth so much more than you think you are. You're going to have a hard time with this, and you'll doubt your abilities, but I assure that you are. You have way more than enough to offer, so stop trying to prove your worth to other people. Learn to accept and love yourself for who you are. And remember that you are God's wonderful creation, and that nothing you do or do not do in life will ever make Him any less in love with you. Learn to be kind to yourself. I understand that you have high standards for yourself, but occasionally, please be kind to yourself. You are not required to be flawless. Perfection is actually a myth. Dear younger me, try to stop worrying so much. I can assure you that the vast majority of your worries won't come true. So stop wasting your time wondering your problems. You will pass up the gift that is present in this moment if you continue to dwell on potential future events or regrets from the past that you cannot change. Never regret not learning to appreciate today 20 years from now. There is merit in using mindfulness in daily life. Acquire the ability to live in the present. Dear younger me, be grateful for all the things that you have. Never stop looking for benefits in your surroundings. You will be able to locate them wherever you go if you learn to look. So please, be thankful for everything we have been given. Recognize the wealth of blessings that are all around you. Be grateful for the loved one and supporters you have in your life. Don't hesitate to express your gratitude to them. Take care of your relationships. Relation requires effort. Always try to give more to others than you take from them. Love your future self.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to Madam and my dear girlmate. So I hope my younger self is doing well. What I want her to hear from me is that please don't constantly worry about every little thing. I know you're the type to get super anxious, you're the type to over worry about things that didn't happen yet. And living through that did to you hurts me. Please trust me. I remember when our friend once said that if you worry about something that didn't happen yet, you basically put yourself through it twice. And when I think about it, it does make sense because, for example, you worry about certain presentation, you think about it till you can get the work done, and in the end, it's all going to be fine. In the end, you're still going to make through it. What I learned from this is that it's not worth it to over worry about things like that. I mean, yes, you have to care about the upcoming presentation, but do not over worry as it will actually negatively affect you. I will also tell my younger self to enjoy the whole process of growing up. Basically, you don't have to worry about failing sometimes, as you know, when you fail, that is the moment when you really learn. It sounds cliche, but it is the truth. If you fail, then always look for the lesson to learn from it so that you don't do things the same, so you don't do the same thing again. You may feel like, oh, I should have done that way, I should have done that this way. So please just remember that it's not the end of the world if you fail. I mean, yeah, it's normal to feel frustrated or upset when you work hard for something, but it didn't go the way you expect it to be, but that is how life is. It is a bit cruel sometimes, but you can survive it. Give a little faith in yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. I know you're tired, so please take a break whenever you want, and as long as you want, recover from your burnout, your tiredness, everything, so that you can get back on track. You can take a rest, but don't give up. I hope you can listen to what I say, because I want the best for you.
Hello, my name is Nurbalki Susna, and I will be doing a speech to my younger self. So, I remember being 16. I remember picking my face in the mirror, being self-conscious about my body, overall having insecurities. And word of advice, don't tear yourself apart for looks. Acne is hormonal and our face clears out the moment we turn older. So yeah, things do get better. Don't worry about it. And I do remember us being excited about love. So this might be cliche, but this is advice about love. Having butterflies in our stomach whenever our crush is near, how our face was steaming hot just thinking about talking to them. Being that young and having the first love must be like a movie, right? I can imagine so. I can remember so. Now, you're young and so naive of what love is. Until you met him. You like him. You think about how he knows a lot of things better than you, how he's older and mature, and how sweet he is when talking to you. Things at first are great, right? But then you start to notice the patterns. He hurt you, but then he tells you that he's doing so because he loves you. He hurt you, and then when you were upset, he said that you were overreacting. He hurt you, and he will apologize. And the love drama continues. You were confused. There are days where it felt like you were in a romance drama, and there are days where you have to keep your mouth shut, and it felt like walking on thin, cold ice. Listen, we were raised in a surrounding where people told us that they hurt you because they love you, and that might badly shape our image of love. So, let me tell you, as an older version of you, that love isn't supposed to hurt. If your partner loves you, they would value your judgment. They would trust you to make the right decision without the feeling of the need to interfere you. They wouldn't trick you into doing what's best for you because they don't know what's best for you. Only you can decide for yourself. Remember, your partner should encourage decisions. They shouldn't push you to do what they want you to do. They shouldn't be giving a list of demands that they want you to accomplish. Extending their advice is fine when you're asking for help, but trying to control your decision, trying to dominate you, trying to impose fear into you is not love. It's controlling. It's manipulation. It isn't love. And at least, it isn't the type of love that you deserve. You're a bright young woman. And I know this because I'm you. And I just hope that you will take off your rose-tinted glasses and see him for what he is. Love isn't manipulation, love isn't abuse, and love isn't gaslighting. Love is not supposed to hurt you. And for a 16 years old, I feel like it's a necessity for you to know this. And this might be a learning phase in your life. So dear younger me, you're not supposed to feel pain, and you deserve to be loved as much as everyone deserves to.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, Madam, and my favorite friends. Alright, what would I tell to my younger self? Well, basically, the old me is not the same as the current me. When I was little, I was very friendly and very talkative. But as I got older, I had already met and made all the kinds of friends, which is I've learned something. Like some memories was good for me, but some was bad. But I was more impressed with the bad things because of their surroundings. Like at that time when I was younger, when I was from 1 to 3, I guess, I really thought about what people say to me. Like I always thought like people say that I'm not beautiful just the way I am. People say that I'm not perfect. People say that I'm not good enough for everything that I do. But basically, when I sat down at that time, I mean like after that, I sat down, I thought back, it just, everyone is not perfect, right? Everyone is not perfect. Everyone is not good in their own way. In this world, people are not perfect. And we as a human, we need to practice more to make it better. Such as, I'm not good in speaking, but I try my best to speak fluently. And this is an example. And yeah. And then at that time also, when I always heard about what people say about me, I always downgrade myself. I'm no longer confident, and I also less talkative at the time because I was so depressed at that time. And luckily me, I got my mom at my back, my support system. My mom always gave me good advices from the first day I was down, and then until now, she's the best advisor in the world. So I share all the kind of things with my mom, my problem, my happiness, my sad things, oh everything with my mom. So my mom is good listener. I love my mom. My mom is the best, and yeah, she's the one that encouraged me to sign up, joining chorus speaking when I was in high school, when I was in Form 4, I guess. By joining chorus speaking, public speaking, competition, like these kind of things, playing games and so on. So yeah. And then right now this is me. Here I am, still improving myself by joining this public speaking club again. And yeah, I'm so lucky that I have met Madam, credit to my Madam, because give me a lot of guidance such as giving speaking strategies, delivery methods, and so on. I hope I can apply it well and correctly in the future. So yeah, best of luck, dear self. You can do it. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.
Have you ever experienced about something that you feel uncomfortable with yourself? Like from my experience, I go to this public speaking class, and then I saw all my classmates. They are so good in English. They are so good in speaking, in presenting. Their vocabulary are so good. And then I think like I am not good in English like them, and I feel bad, and I feel regret. Why not? I learned English so much better in my past. Why not? I am not try to speaking more in my past. So are you going to regret about it? Are you going to remember about it or not? Just don't do anything about it. So today I want to talk to you about what would you tell your younger self. So the first thing I would tell to my younger self is don't be afraid to try new things. As long it is beneficial for you, for me, just try to just get out of your comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to do what you feel uncomfortable with, as long it is beneficial. So as an example, I will try to speak English with my Chinese Muslim friends in my high school. So furthermore, what would I tell to my younger self is I want to tell him to love yourself. Love yourself more than others. I just want to take care about myself, take care about my body, my health, my sleep, because this is start when I am distracted by falling in love with someone, and I take care of her more than I caring about myself. I take care about myself. So I don't want to. If I go back in my past, I want to take care of myself more. I have to love myself more than I love others. So moreover, what would I tell to my younger self is I want to tell that you have to build your confidence, because confidence is important right now. Confidence is very important. I want to try to be more confident in anything, whatever I do. So in order to be more confident, is try to do better in anything. When you better or good in something, you have self-confidence, your own self-confidence. So for instance, try to appreciate more what you are already done, what you are already achieved. So to summarize it, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, whatever you think you want to do, just do it. You have the power to control yourself. Just do it. Don't think about others judging you or what. Just do it. Whatever it makes you happy, just do it. Okay. If not, you are keep regretting over and over and over for the rest of your life. Thank you.